Hello world, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paul. You might recognise where we are. That's the Busselton jetty. We've been here before, but that was in my first ever travel vlog, and we just showed you a rough look at the whole area, Margaret River, Dunsborough. Today we're going to show you exclusively Busselton. We'll show you all the things there is to see here. I want to thank everyone from the Busselton community page that gave me suggestions. Over 200 comments, I can't believe it. The best response I've ever had. But for now, let's roll the intro. And we'll start. This is the Busselton waterfront. Goes for miles and miles either side of Busselton. You could walk all day. That's Cape Naturalist out there. We're in Geograph Bay. It's the jetty here. I'll show you on the drone later. Dunsborough's up just at this side of Cape Naturalist. The other side's Yellingup, Margaret River, all the great surf. Once you get the other side of there, the surf is just unbelievable. Some of the most powerful surf in the world. I'm going to go and show you a few more things. Covering the shore, when I see them, my heart tells me. Now we're at the Visitors Centre. In the jetty precinct, there's so much going on here. This is the Shelter Brewing Company there that we'll have a look at later. No code words today, guys. I'm sure there's a few of you at home clapping your hands in glee that you don't have to listen to those code words anymore, but let's go into the Visitors Centre. Look at the size of this list. So much to see. Let's go in and get the maps, work out what we're going to do today. And they've got a little museum here that's very new. I've never seen this before. Well worth having a look when you come in here, guys. And I've got more left over for each star that twinkles in the blue pearly shell. Hey guys, so Building Busselton is a volunteer organisation that's promoting the centre of Busselton. There's so much around here for tourists to see that people forget about the centre of town. There's so much here. Like this is the old jail here, the convict built jail, and the old courthouse here and police station. This is Lisa, she's one of the volunteers. She's showing me around.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show you this garden in the first place because we're on Wadandi land, and so that's a really nice way to start the tour. And we would like to thank and acknowledge our elders past, present and emerging for
Thank you very much. Now we're at the other side of the jail, it's just here, and this is the Art Geo... Oh, sorry,
the Art Geo-Cultural Complex.
The Art Geo-Cultural Complex. I don't usually have help, guys, but they've got all sorts of things going on here. They have concerts, did you say, here?
There are concerts. There's some concerts coming up, well, all through the summer season, especially when we have visitors during school holidays. There's picnics and movies here in the courtyard. There's performances, there's markets. So there's almost always something going on here. A bit early on the weekend, and we're just heading into the season now, so come back soon.
There's people in here doing a pottery school, but they didn't want me filming them, but there's all sorts of stuff going on here, right in the middle of town. And I'm feeling privileged today because this is another Lisa and Lisa. So the two main girls from Building Busselton are showing me around. This old building here and the courtyard here are going to be a performing arts centre. The government, the council's put away $38 million to set it up. So by the time you get here, check it out and you'll be able to come and see some performing art.
So if you look down the laneway there, it's 70-metre long wall, the Woolies wall, and we are currently trying to find funding, quite a lot of money, to do a 70-metre long Aboriginal artwork along there. So we're trying to find money to consult with the elders and the Aboriginal community, and it will be youth who will be involved in doing the theme for it.
Are you looking for donations?
Big donations.
Okay, well guys, I'll put a link in the description as usual. You'll be able to get on, find Lisa or Elisa and donate.
Thank you very much.
And this is the wall they've already done at the opposite side. That's where they're trying to get the donations from. And in Australia and England as well, I think greyhound racing's a big deal. These guys do organised greyhound adoption, so they're not just killed at the end of their careers. But I'll put a link in the description if you want to donate to these guys.
Come visit us down in Busselton.
Okay guys, so this mural here for Sam Isaacs, if you remember in the Guildford video I showed you, I think it was Boswell House, but don't get me wrong, but that was Grace Bussell. I told you the story about her and her Aboriginal stockman saved all the people from the shipwreck. Well, that was here, and this is her stockman. So yeah, go and check out the Guildford video and you can find out more about that. Building Busselton, guys. The two leases, I had a great morning. It's only been an hour walking around. Now, they don't usually do tours. They're trying to get more volunteers so they can make it a regular thing. But if you contact them, they'll let you know anything that you want to know about the centre of Busselton. Just amazing. And you'd remember from the Margaret River video, the West Isle Hotel, Motel. This is where we always stay when we're here. Same family's owned it for as long as we know. Comfortable, inexpensive, really good value.
My heart tells me that I love you more than all the things.
And this is where we had breakfast, guys. Cafe Breton. Amazing. You know, usually I do this before I walk in. Well, I did, but I wanted to do another one now because it's just amazing. It's their 4th generation crepe makers. They made this buckwheat crepes with bacon and eggs, and you know how I like pancakes with bacon and eggs. Well, this was just another level altogether. Absolutely delicious.
Upon the beach, I got a kiss for you, and I've got more left over.
And we're back at the Jetty Precinct. This is a local skate park that they're really proud of. This whole area is amazing, guys. Even since the last time we were here when we did the Margaret River video, everything's changed so much. And when Janet and I were still in Colombia, we were at the Revolving Restaurant in Bogota, and I was eating estofado de mariscos, seafood stew. It was delicious, and I was telling Janet the best seafood soup I'd ever eaten was at the Goose in Busselton, and I promised her that one day we'd get there. About a year later we were there, and we told the owners the story. Then every time we came to Busselton after that, even if it was winter and it wasn't on the menu, we just had to ring them up and they'd put it on as a special. And maybe 3 months ago, the restaurant burnt to the ground, and it was our restaurant, wasn't it, baby? But this little caravan here, it's called the Gosling. This is how they're keeping their eye in while they rebuild the restaurant, but hopefully it'll be open again in a year or two.
Come visit us at the Gosling at the Busselton foreshore.
On and on, those little pretty shells on the ocean.
And I'm not going to get any closer because we'll get kids on film. I don't feel comfortable doing that. But this is a kids' playground. They've got a pirate ship there, a sunken pirate ship, all sorts of stuff. And this is all this Jetty Precinct. Every time we come here, it's grown more. I said I was going to show you in the Shelter Brewery, but it's packed. But that's the Shelter Brewery there. We're going to go. So much to see today, so let's go.
From the ocean, shining in the sun.
And I'm starting to get a bit sunburnt, so I just bought this hat. It was Janet's choice. Tell me in the comments if she was right or not. She's still laughing behind me here.
I love Busselton.
When I put in the Facebook page like I always do, guys, Chris contacted me and asked me, they offered me free bikes, or they offered Janet and I free bikes for the weekend to show off his company, Busselton Bike Hire. We're rushing around too much, but Chris will deliver anywhere, but I'll get him to tell you.
Okay, mate. Yeah. Well, we deliver bikes directly to the customer with a helmet and lock, and generally we service all the resorts.
Yeah.
We've got everything from kids' bikes from 12-inch, 16-inch and up. We've got trailers, tag-alongs, baby seats, pretty much everything. And the main focus is we deliver directly to the customer. So a bit of coordination with the customer, we can accommodate. We've got about 50 bikes ready to go at all times. So it's as simple as a phone call, flick us an email or a text, and we can come out to you. Simple
Excellent,
as that.
mate. thanks for the offer, but we're rushing around like mad things today. We could never do it on a bike.
Such a
As
good day,
usual, guys, I'll put a link in the description. You'll be able to find Chris really easy. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob.
That was
We
it.
love coming to Busselton whenever we can.
Now, this is the old butter factory. It's now the Busselton Historical Society Museum. Let's go in and have a look.
My heart tells me that I love you more than
What a stunning place to have a museum. Just gorgeous. I'm guessing the butter would have been transported up the river, or maybe the milk came down the river, I'm not sure. This is just amazing. Very well worth a visit, guys.
shining in the sun, covering the shore. When I see
Now we're at the par 3 golf course. It's got 9 holes, all par 3, but what we're here for is they've also got a really flash mini golf course. But I'll show you a little bit of that.
tells me that I love you more than all those little pretty shells.
And this is the Origin Markets. It's a whole lot of local artisans and producers and things have got markets in here. Let's go in and have a look.
Rain of sand upon the beach. I got a kiss for you.
Come to the Origin Markets.
For each star that twinkles in the blue pearly shell.
And now we're at the Pepe Cafe. Unfortunately it's closed on a Sunday, but that's not really what we came here for. We came here to see the cafe, but they've got a massive community garden here. Same as like I showed you in Corda, but look at these, each of these plots are rented by people. If you don't want to rent a plot, you can come down here. Volunteers, I believe it's on Tuesdays and Fridays. You can come down here and do a bit of weeding, a bit of gardening, help with the chickens and things. But let's go in and have a look.
From the ocean, shining in the sun.
Good day everybody, welcome to Busselton Community Garden. Great place, nicely organised, chooks, local produce. Come down Saturday mornings and enjoy it.
From the ocean, shining in the sun.
We love living in Busselton.
Everywhere we've been in the last 2 videos, you could do on one of Chris's push bikes. It's all in the built up area. Primal Archery is a little bit further out. You could still do it, you could still ride it, but it's a bit of a ride. What a friendly, happy bunch of people, guys. Come out here, shoot a few arrows.
Covering the shore. When I see them, my heart
Come see us at Primal.
And now we're at the Foreshore Markets. Every Sunday from 7 in the morning till midday. When the girl put the suggestion in the Facebook page for me to come here, she wrote 12 PM by mistake, so I thought it was night time, we wouldn't be able to get here. But here we are, really well worth a look. I'm going to go and try and find something to eat.
more than all those little pretty shells.
And we just had breakfast / lunch at Burger Bones. Amazing, guys. This guy went over to London, studied cooking, came back and opened a burger place in his hometown, but these are really top class burgers.
That's the Golden Girl.
What a great weekend, guys. Busselton's always been one of my favourites. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the Mad Dog icon up there or the subscribe button down below. Give me a big thumbs up, share this video everywhere you can, and we'll see you in the next one.